Oh, it's definitely Monday. It is definitely Monday. Monday, mic check, mic check. Belfast gear in the building. Haircut desperately needed. Shave needed. Monday doesn't care about that shit. Monday doesn't care about the haircut. Monday doesn't care about anything. All that Monday cares is that you turn up and you give your best for the things that count, not about fixing your hair and stuff like that. Talking about things that count. Things that count 3 times over is the price that we've just flipped or are going to flip Zalewski for. I don't have a lot of time, so in the space of 5 minutes, let's cover the pros, the cons, the whys, and the whats. And now the what ifs. Okay, so we signed him permanently for 6 million from Roma. Money is deposited towards the end of last season after an initial loan. And now we wake up to news that he's being sold for approximately 16 to 17 million. Okay. Can we allow this? Should we allow this? I think we should allow this. Why do I think we should allow this? Is because the capital flipping is going to be times 3. If I'm reading it carefully, 17 million euros. So just shy of 3x. Now, is this player considered a fundamental player in Kivu's system? No. I saw a couple of people on Twitter refer to him as a luxury player, a player that's going to come off the bench to try and create something out of nowhere. But at least we had someone with a little bit of attacking grit added to the depth list, because I was starting to get very worried about where is anything going to come from this season? The money's great. If anything, the reason why we've all woken up this morning or we've all gone to bed last night nodding our head at it is because this isn't like Inter. We didn't expect to get this sort of capital flip so quick. But maybe, just maybe, we had run out of ideas for the last few weeks, because that's what it looks like. It looks like we've run out of ideas. So the big pro is the capital flipping, the money gained on top. But it goes without saying, unless you have a replacement, what's the point? So let's move on to the cons. Well, the cons is pretty much what I just said. We've got a player that can take on a man one-on-one. We've got a player that adds attacking width, depth, and now we're looking to let him go. What really offends a lot of the fans, and I'm truly hoping that it's all part of a bigger purpose. Also, I haven't watched any reactions on this. I haven't watched Sharma talk on it. I haven't really read much, just about the headlines in general. I haven't really read too much on WhatsApp either. There has to be something for Lookman here. There has to be. Why in holy hell do you publicly roll over and die for these guys on the first bid? There has to be something there. There has to be something there for Lookman. If there is nothing there for Lookman and we've gone and done this, I don't know what to say. We can't need the money that bad. We can't need 11 million on top of what we bought him for. We can't. So, yeah. We can't. Virtually, we're going to get double what we paid for him. 3x. But overall, it'll be double profit. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I didn't expect to see Zalewski's name. I know I've seen Aslani's name come up to Bologna. I'll do a little bit of content regarding that maybe a little bit later on. But for now, that's all hearsay as well. We're going into the last week of transfer market time before the season actually starts. The Premier League, La Liga, Ligue 1, and the Eredivisie all kicked off this weekend. I believe the Bundesliga will be right behind it and followed by us as well. That's pretty much it. Zalewski to Atalanta. Here we go from Romano. Looks wrapped up. Let me know what you guys think below. Once again, the reason why we're not jumping up in arms about losing this player is I think this is the first sign that the Lookman deal still has life in it. And I hate to be too optimistic and still give that little bit of hope, but why? What are we doing? Otherwise, what are we doing? So let's have that little bit of faith, because if this is tied to the Lookman deal and we land Lookman for, let's say, 30 million, 35, then we'll start having a conversation. Okay? Ciao ragazzi.